Joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Irving to Durant. Count the bucket for two.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Hits a second. One more coming. It's Brooklyn's ball. To Durant. From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They're down three. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Dinwiddie for three. His first effort off the mark. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
A pass stolen by the Nets. To Durant. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Irving. To the outside. To Durant. You practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
George, not done yet. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 4. Good start.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Kevin Durant has it. Shot won't go. Leonard. Short jumper stays out. A lot of contact. No whistle. To Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George. Paul George missed his first. That one goes.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Leonard, the hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Leonard, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. And he misses the second. Kyrie across the timeline. Down 3. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beverly into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Here's Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Strong finish for Paul George.
You used to hear all these coaches talk. Well, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To George. Over to the right side. Williams. George. He drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving brings the ball up court. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Good shot, good shot.
First quarter's complete. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard to Paul George. A big finish at the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curling inside. Screen coming. Irving to Durant. From long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Irving. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Cruises inside for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. To George. Deep two there, won't go. Durant across the timeline. Down 8. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beverly to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Durant to Jordan. It down with authority.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
George. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Durant to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
George, he engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nice pass to set things up. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Brooklyn secures the rebound. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 12. To Jordan. Kicks it around the perimeter. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Here's Leonard for 2. Second effort. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Leonard to George. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Irving goes to the right side. To Irving. Defense making the ball handler work. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Williams buries it.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
KD with the rock. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. To Beverly. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Ivica Zubac with the block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Irving to Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Irving to Durant. The shot clock expires. George against KD. Fires the 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Dinwiddie into the front court. Trailing by 14. Paul George pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lou Williams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Irving. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
To Jordan.
Here we go. I got him.
To Irving. For 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Irving with the basketball. Down a bundle. The drive, right to the basket, to Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. George, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Irving cleans it up and a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard. Message received. Well defended. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. To Dinwiddie. Jordan to Dinwiddie from long range. Smothering D.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Nets have it to Durant. To Irving. 4-3. Can't connect. The follow won't go either. To Dinwiddie. Patrick Beverly rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard. Can't connect. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Get it, shoot it again.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Durant. Has a look. A shot by KD, no good.
Self-check.
Williams on the drive, but a shot won't fall. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Irving. Deep left corner.
Hey, double screen.
Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Kyrie Irving is going to get 3 shots here. A career 87% from the line. First free throw is good. Second and 3, got it. Three for 3. Nice. It's the Clippers with the possession now. DeAndre Jordan tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
George, that's off the side of the rim, short. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Patrick Beverly lays it in.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Irving. Oh, good offense beating good defense. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Substitution being made in this one. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Dinwiddie. Durant in a matchup with Harkless. Here's a chance from long range, and Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality, positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Around the perimeter to Harkless. Short jumper won't fall. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys down by 9. To Jordan. Not that time. Irving to Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And finishes strong.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Rises for the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. LA Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. Time to shuffle things up. Irving. Trying to cash in. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
George matched up with Durant. Beverly. Fires the 3. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide-open 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Irving. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
George. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Irving to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Harkless who gathers the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Irving. Missed it. Swings it to Irving. Paul George with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Kyrie lets it go. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on